Right. The House thanks the second speaker of the opposition and calls upon the third speaker from the proposition. Today!
And I quote, "We cannot solve our problems with the same level of thinking we used when we created them." So, me, Leonard, as the third speaker of the proposing team, is gonna get straight into it. No jokes, no smiling, please. So yeah, the first speaker talked about an event that happened 10 years ago. I mean, if you take the wise words of Albert Einstein saying that we must not use the same mentality we used to create the problem, we could link that the event being at that time and the event being now is two different times, and the two different technologies that could be used to solve the problems. Okay? So, firstly, I'm going to get straight to my rebuts with the first speaker talking about the disadvantages. People are not aborting babies for other people. I mean, I will not, if I was a woman, I would not abort my baby so that another person's cancer could be treated. I mean, it's my baby. You understand? So, the leukemia, yes, leukemia cannot be cured, but leukemia can be treated. Like you said, that it happened 10 years ago. So imagine the treatment of that 10 years and of today. It's two different things. Yes, so yeah, as the first speaker asked that, why don't we use it? Why don't we use this system on animals? In 2002, a French scientist cloned a cat, and it was successful, but unfortunately the cat was not the same as what they predicted it to be. So it was used on animals. Then, yeah. So then, another question that I have is, do rats and humans have the same characteristics? I mean, I don't think you would run around after you run away from cats, will you? Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then it's like, people are very with dignity. This I do not understand. I mean, if I am Christian and someone else is Muslim, and we Christians, we bury our people in a pit, and Muslims bury them in coffins, what is the difference? You're dead. Okay, so then, in this way, it ends up confusing us as the proposing team. And the first speaker of the opposition also said that the government, the first speaker of the opposition team talked about the government and the people with abortion. So if I am Muslim and my religion is for abortion, and then someone else is Christian and their religion is against abortion, then what is the government going to do? Your first speaker talked about the religious views. She was like the religious views of abortion. Exactly. So please remember to listen to your own speaker next time. That is a lesson to learn. Okay, thank you. So then, moving on to the second speaker. Well, it was quite interesting to hear about the cause of friction. I mean, friction is fine, so how do you mean like friction between the government? Conflict between the government and the people. Okay, so it is going to benefit us long. Okay, so are you saying that aborting babies must be a profession? Because you were talking about the black market of baby abortion. Okay, so then if there were alternative ways to handle this situation, how long have I been speaking? Okay, so then if there were alternative ways of treating certain things like leukemia, things that people like Alzheimer, the old people's disease. If there were alternative ways, it would be understandable. Okay, now are we willing to listen profession, are we listening to people are we willing to listen to the people of the countries instead of the people that are professionals at doing what they do? So if I am a street kid and all of a sudden I come up to you and I say that no, abortion is wrong, what will you tell me? Sorry. So yeah, so then if in a way if we could look at countries besides South Africa, I mean, okay, no, it's fine. So then deontologists, if I could just explain what a deontologist is. Deontologist is a person who studies moral obligation. So in this way, deontologists say that cloning is beneficial. So and the question now is again, would we listen to a street whatever who says that cloning is not beneficial? Or would we listen to a deontologist, someone who studied moral obligation, saying that this is beneficial? I fail to understand the logic. And yeah, like I said, yes, this gets very interesting. I mean, yeah, so my first speaker talked about the cost of innovation, how it helps our country to move forward, the advantages of it for science. In a way, at the end of the day, we as South Africa could end up not needing the Western world to supply us with many things. And yeah, the parents, yeah, my first speaker said that the parents, even though they do not want the child, this becomes useful to the society. So they're not forced, they're not obligated to abort their babies. There is a choice for themselves. And yeah, the cost of innovation and the cost of moving forward becomes beneficial. So